Oh, is that me now?
All right, let me go first, Seamus.
Okay.
All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Susie Moore. I'm here live at the Avalon Theater. It's a little bright back there, but I wanted to show off the beautiful artwork that we all love so much, that we've come to just totally associate with what the Avalon Foundation is. We're really glad to be here. We're doing these virtual concerts. We continually work with the different artists and are looking for opportunities. Our next one will be with Mary Fall. Show off the beautiful artwork that we all love so much. And that'll be next Saturday night at 7. Keep your ears out. We may post, we may book more in between. Our next one will be all a moving target right now, and we're really grateful that you all have signed in. It is my pleasure to introduce Seamus Kennedy. He was here for years doing different events, renting the theater for St. Patty's Day and different shows with Ellen General. So it's great to have him back tonight virtually. Enjoy the show. For years.
Thank you. Well, as you know, it's June 6th, and that is D-Day, 76th anniversary of the D-Day landings at the beaches in Normandy. And this is the first time since 1945 that it has not been commemorated in France due to COVID-19. So I'm going to do a little tribute to D-Day and the soldiers who landed. The first one is a really neat little song. It was written by a Scots gentleman called Hamish Henderson, who was in the British 8th Army. And they were serving valiantly in Italy, Sicily, and North Africa. Lady Astor was an American woman who married an English nobleman and got elected to Parliament. And she really ticked off the guys in the 8th Army when she referred to them as D-Day Dodgers, because they weren't around for the D-Day landings. How could they be? They were in Italy, Sicily, and North Africa fighting there. And Hamish Henderson wrote this song in response to Lady Astor's cheap shot. We are the D-Day Dodgers, way out in Italy. Always on the vino, always on the spree. 8th Army scroungers and their tanks. We live in Rome among the Yanks. We are the D-Day Dodgers in sunny Italy. We landed at Salerno, a holiday with pay. The Jerrys brought the bands out to greet us on the way. They showed us the sights and made us tea. We all sang songs and the beer was free. We are the D-Day Dodgers in sunny Italy. Naples and Casino were taken in our stride. We didn't go to fight there, we just went for the ride. Anzio and Sangro, they're just names. We only came to look for dames. We are the D-Day Dodgers in sunny Italy. Dear Lady Astor, you think you know a lot, standing on a platform and talking Tommy rot. You're England's sweetheart and her pride. We think your mouth's too bloody wide. That's from your D-Day Dodgers in sunny Italy. Look around the hillsides in the mud and rain. See the scattered crosses, some that have no names. Heartbreak and toil and suffering gone. The boys beneath them slumber on. They are the D-Day Dodgers who stay in Italy. They are the D-Day who stay in Italy. That's Hamish Henderson's D-Day Dodgers. I'm going to do another song by Hamish Henderson. And I mentioned that he was stationed with the 8th Army, the 51st Highland Division in Sicily. And after D-Day, they had to leave Sicily and head up into France to the D-Day adventures. And this song is about them leaving Sicily. And it's called the 51st Division, Highland Division's Farewell to Sicily. And the tune is an old pipe tune called Farewell to the Creeks. The piper is drowsy, his pipe's laid away. He'll no be around for his vino the day. And the sky o'er Messina is heavy and grey. Poor bloody soldiers are weary. Farewell, ye banks of Sicily, fare ye well, ye valley and shore. There's no a jock will mourn the Clancy, poor bloody squaddies are weary. Now the drummer is dressed up all handsome and tall. His drums and his gear are laid out by the wall. He's dressed himself up for his photo and all, to leave me his Lola, his dearie. Farewell, ye banks of Sicily, fare ye well, ye valley and shore. There's nae a jock will mourn the Clancy, poor bloody squaddies are weary. Now tune your pipes and rub your tenor drum, gather your kit, go one side of the wall. Tune your pipes, tune the tenor drum, all the poor soldiers are weary. Farewell, ye banks of Sicily, fare ye well, ye valley and shore. There's nae a jock will mourn the Clancy, poor bloody squaddies are weary. And down to the pier and the line at the waterside, wait your turn for the ferries of war. Down to the pier and line the waterside, poor bloody squaddies are weary. Farewell, ye banks of Sicily, fare ye well, ye valley and shore. There's nae a jock will mourn the Clancy, poor bloody squaddies are weary. Poor bloody squaddies are weary. It's about the Highland Division leaving Sicily and heading up to the fighting in France. Well, I'd like to do a little bit of a seafaring song for you right now, a song called The Leaving of Liverpool. Now, it's got a great chorus, and if you sing really loud enough, I'm sure I'll hear you electronically or how. Oh, God bless all here. Thanks for listening and watching. Throat medicine. Farewell to you, my own true love. I am going far away. I am bound for California. I know that I'll return someday. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. Farewell to Prince's landing stage, river fare thee well. Farewell to Anfield and Old Park Lane, places I know well. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. I shipped on a Yankee sailing ship, Davy Crockett is her name, and Burgess is the captain of her. They say she is a good shame. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. I've sailed with Burgess once before, I think I know him well. If a man's a sailor, he'll get along. If not, then he's sure in hell. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. Now the sun is on the harbour, love. I wish I could be there, for I know it will be some long, long time before I see you again. So fare thee well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, my darling, when I think of thee. My darling, when I think of thee. A little seafaring song. How about an actual sea shanty right now? This is one of the very rare Irish sea shanties. There's not a whole heck of a lot of them. And this one's about a fella called Billy O'Shea, who happened to have too much to drink in Dublin one night on Rogerson's Quay. And he passed out. And when he awoke, you're not going to believe what happened. He was at sea on board of a sailing ship. I wonder how that could have happened. I can understand that happening in Shanghai or somewhere, but not in Dublin. And if you feel like helping me in the chorus, please do so. We all got drunk in Dublin City, fall down me Billy. We all got drunk and more's the pity, fall down Billy O'Shea. Here's the chorus. Fall down, fall down, fall down me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Want to try that? Fall down, fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. We all got drunk on Rogerson's Quay. Fall down, me Billy. When we awoke, we were all at sea. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. The captain's name was Martin Flynn. Fall down, me Billy. A devil with a belaying pin. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, me Billy. We're bound away for America. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. We are no sailors, Captain dear. Fall down, me Billy. We don't know how to reef or steer. Fall down, Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down, me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. The captain said, I've a cure for that, fall down me Billy. The first thing is a dose of the cat, fall down Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. They hoisted him up to the topsail yard, fall down me Billy. When he hit the deck, he took it hard, fall down Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. They wrapped him up in a canvas sail, fall down me Billy, and lowered him gently o'er the rail, fall down Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. Over the side and down he goes, fall down me Billy, with a great big stitch right through his nose, fall down Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. I thought I heard the old man say, fall down me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. Fall down, fall down, fall down me Billy, we're bound away for America, fall down Billy O'Shea. Woo! Oh, well done. I could hear you. I think the next one we should try is something from the throat. Oh, perfect. Best throat medicine imaginable. I want to do a song from my neck of the woods, from up in the north of Ireland. Lovely song called The Star of the County Down, written by a man called Cathal McGarvey. And the song's about a lovely young lady. Her name was Rosie McCann. She came from the banks of the River Bann, and she was known as the Star of the County Down. Town in the county down one morning last July. Down a boring green came a sweet collie. She smiled as she passed me by. She looked so neat from her two bare feet through the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a winsome elf, I had to pinch myself to make sure I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, the maid I'd seen like the brown collie that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, I shook my head and I gazed with a feeling fair. I said, says I, to a passer-by whose the maid was in that brown hair. He looked at me and with pride says he, she's the gem of all Ireland's crown. Young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. Oh, maid, I've seen like the brown collie that I met in the county down. I've travelled a bit, but I never was hit since my roving career began. Fair and square, I surrendered there to the charms of young Rosie McCann. With a heart to let, and no tenant yet, but I meet within shawl or brow. Then she went, and I asked no rent from the star of the country down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. Oh, maid, I've seen her like the brown collie that I met in the county down. Fair, she'll be surely there. I'll dress in the Sunday clothes. I'll try sheep's eyes and delude her in lies on the heart of the nut brown nose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, though the plough with rust burns brown. Till a smiling bright by my own fireside sits the star of the country down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. Oh, maid, I've seen like the brown collie that I met in the county down. From Bantry Derry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town. Made I sing like the brown collie that I met in the county town. Ah, yeah. Lovely County Down song there. Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bank. She was a good-looking girl. I used to go out with her. About 1884. Now, I think I'll try another song from my neck of the woods, from Belfast, from my hometown. And I'm going to do a wee song called I'll Tell Me Ma When I Go Home. The boys won't leave the girls alone. Now, there's a little bit in the chorus where I sing, she is a courting 1, 2, 3. And at that point, I would like you all to count 1, 2, 3 along with me and clap your hands 3 times simultaneously. You're multitasking here, singing 1, 2, 3 and clapping 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm trusting you. I've no idea why. I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, distill my comb, that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting 1, 2, 3. Did you do it? Did you clap your hands and say 1, 2, 3? She is a courting 1, 2, 3. Then what the tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her. All the boys are fighting for her. Knock at the door and the ring at the bell. Said, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Now Johnny Murray slips she'll die if she doesn't get the fella with the robe and eye. I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stole my comb, that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting 1, 2, 3, king to tell me who is she. Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high, the smoke come travelling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her now when she gets home. Let them all come as they will, for it's Albert Mooney she loves still. I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, they stole my comb, that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting, please will you tell me who is she? My Aunt Jane, she called me in to get me tea out of her wee tin. Half a bat with sugar on the top, 3 black lumps out of her wee shop. My Aunt Jane, she's awful smart, she bakes me rings and an apple tart. And when Halloween comes round, for that's not hard I'm always found. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is the belle of Belfast City. She is a courting 1, 2, 3, please would you tell me who is she? Oh, that one makes me homesick. Of course, Belfast is my home, and I'm sick of it. Just kidding. I'm supposed to be over there this year, for heaven's sake. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be in Scotland right now with my tour group, but COVID-19 put an end to that. We're hoping to make up for it next year, by the way, heading back over. We're going to be doing Scotland and Ireland, and we hope you'll join us, okay? I'll be putting information up on my website as soon as we get it. Why don't I do a Scottish song for you? Do a lovely song here called Flower of Scotland. And I'll probably sing it when we're in Scotland next year as well. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your light again? That fought and died for your needed hill and glen, and stood against them. Whatever tarry, and send them homewards to think again. The hills are bare now, and autumn leaves lie thick and still on a land that is lost now, which was so dearly held that stood against him. But Edward's army and send them homewards did think again. Those days are gone now, and in the past they must remain, but we can still rise now and be the nation again that stood against Edward's army and send them homewards to think again. Oh, flower of Scotland, when will we see your like again? That fought and died for your evil and glen that stood against our Edward's army and send them homewards to think again, to think again. Let me do one more Scottish song for all our Scottish friends out there listening. And this is one that I like to do while I'm over in Scotland, because we usually visit the battlefield of Culloden. April 16th, 1746, the Highlanders went up against the most modern army at the time, the British Army, King George's army, under King George's son, the Duke of Cumberland. The Scots were led by Bonnie Prince Charlie. And if anybody doesn't know the history of this, just watch Outlander. Okay, it'll bring you up to date. You'll know what's going on. And this is a song of the Highland clans, the mustering of the Highland clans before the battle. The song is called Sound the Pibroch. And Pibroch is the Scots Gaelic word for piping. And as you know, Scottish regiments, when they marched into battle, usually had a piper lead them. In fact, during the D-Day landings, when Lord Lovat's group were landing at Sword Beach, he instructed his own personal piper Bill Millen, to jump over the side and pipe them ashore. And they had been observed to avoid piping and making a lot of noise because it would draw sniper fire. And Bill Millen said to Lord Lovat, he says, we've been ordered to observe silence. And Lord Lovat said, nonsense, that's for the English army, we're Scottish, over you go. And away he went and piped them ashore. And then Piper Bill Millen, who only died about 10 years ago, marched up and down the beach piping away. For some reason, the Germans did not shoot him because they thought he was crazy. Now, if you know pipers as I do, the Germans were right. Anyway, this is the song called Sound the Pibroch. Sound the Pibroch loud and high, they've drawn a throats to the Isle of Skye. Let all the clans their slogans cry, rise and follow Charlie, catching home, home, catching home, home, catching home, home, rise and follow Charlie. From every hill and every glen are gathering fast the loyal men. They grasp their dirks and cry again, hurrah, hurrah for Charlie, catching home, 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 catching home, 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 catching home. Rise and follow Charlie. See that to fight with heart and hand, to fight or die with Charlie. Ching, pom, pom, pom. Ching, pom, pom, pom. Ching, pom, pom, pom. Rise and follow Charlie. Under columns field go. Hark, hark, they shout, Claymore, Claymore. They bravely fought through Candlemore, and die for Royal Charlie. Atching, fall, fall, atching, fall, fall, atching, fall, fall, rise and fall, Charlie. No more we'll see such deeds again. Deserted is each island glen, and lonely cairns are o'er the men who died for Royal Charlie. Atching, home, home, home. Atching, home, home, home. Atching, home, home, home. Rise and follow Charlie. Rise and follow Charlie. Makes you want to get up and attack an Englishman somewhere, doesn't it? No, okay. I know. Let me take my jacket off. This tux is really warm. Stay. Da 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 da. So Murphy and O'Brien walking down the street, and there's a severed head lying in the gutter. O'Brien bends down and he picks it up. He said, "My goodness, that looks like Casey." Murphy said, "No, Casey's not that tall." They continue on down the street. There's a severed head lying in the gutter. They just told that joke, didn't they? Continue on down the street. Don't worry, we'll edit that out. They find 3 hand grenades. Murphy says, "We better pick these up and turn them in at the police station." So they picked the hand grenades up, put them in their pockets, was walking along, and O'Brien said, "Suppose one of these things goes off." Murphy said, "We'll tell them we just found 2. Okay, I can see I'm getting nowhere with this line of reasoning. Murphy, O'Brien, and Casey in a pub talking about the words they would like to hear spoken over their coffins at their wakes. Casey said, "I would like to hear them say he was a wonderful family man, always supported his wife and children. They never wanted for anything." O'Brien said, "That's lovely." He said, "I would like to hear them say he was a wonderful community man, undertook a lot of projects to make his community a better place to live." Murphy said, "That's very nice." He said, "I'd like to hear them say, look, he's moving." Okay, I'm getting there. I detected a smile that time. Okay, I'm going to go with the big gun right here. So Murphy's about to go on vacation to Spain, and he's really worried. Doesn't know how to speak the language. So he's in the pub and he says to O'Brien, he said, "I'm going on vacation to Spain next week. I don't know how I'll communicate. I don't speak the language." O'Brien said, "It's really easy. When you get to Spain, just speak slowly. They'll understand everything." So Murphy flies to Spain, checks into the hotel, goes down into the bar, sitting at the table, and the waiter came over. Murphy said, "I'd like a beer, please." And the waiter went away and got it, brought it back. Murphy said, "Thank you." The waiter said, "You're welcome. Where are you from?" Murphy said, "I'm from Ireland." And the waiter said, "Really? I'm from Ireland too. Murphy said, then why are we speaking Spanish? Okay, that's it. I'm not using the A material anymore on you. I'm going to go right to the B material. In fact, I'm going to play a totally different instrument right now. For those of you who've never seen one of these before, this is one. And as you can see, it's mine. This is an instrument, it's called a bodhrán. That's Gaelic for deafener. Something that makes you deaf. Honest to God, something that makes you deaf. Now you know what's happened to me down through the years. However, I got this song from my heroes, the Clancy brothers and Tommy Makem. It's a song called Johnny McEldoo. It's about a fella who was a glutton. Now, it starts off at a reasonable pace, then it starts to pick up a little bit as we get into it. There was Johnny McEldoo and McGee and me, and a couple or two or three went on a spree one day. We had a bob or two which we knew how to blow. The beer and whiskey flew and we all felt gay. We visited McCann's, Makem, Somebody Dan's. We then went into Swan's, our stomachs for to pack. We ordered up a feed, which indeed we did need. We finished it with speed, but we still felt slack. Johnny McEldoo turned red, white and blue, and a blade of Irish shoe he soon put out of sight. He shouted out encore with a roar for some more. He never felt before such a keen appetite. He ordered eggs and ham, legs of lamb, bread and jam. Him we couldn't cram, though we tried our level best. Everything we brought, cold or hot, mattered not. We done him like a shot, and he still stood the test. He ordered tripe and lard with the yard biggest scarred. We thought it would go hard when the waiter brought the bill. We told him to give over, but he swore he could lower twice as much again and more before he had his fill. He polished off a trough full of broth, says McGrath. He'll devour the tablecloth, but you don't howl him in. He ate a dozen fowl, half a cow made a vow. He was just as hungry now as when he did begin. When the waiter brought the charge, McEldoo felt so large, he began to scowl and barge, and his blood went and fire. Began to curse and swear, tear his hair in despair. To finish the affair, he called the shopman a liar. The shopman he drew out, and no doubt he did clout. McEldoo he kicked about like an elephant ball. Tatted down his clothes, broke his nose, I suppose. He'd have killed him with a few blows in no time at all. McEldoo began to howl and to scowl, baby soul, and he threw an empty bowl at the shopkeeper's head. Struck her Mickey Finn between the skin off his chin, and the ruction did begin, and we all fought and bled. The peelers did arrive, man alive, 4 or 5. And us they made a drive for to march us all away. They paid for all the meat that we ate stood a treat, and went home to ruminate on the spree that day. Woo! There we go. Oh, that feels better. I think we should try a little Galway song for you right now. I sang this one on a little video I made, put it up on Facebook not long ago, but it deserves a replay. And I'm going to dedicate this to my friend Kevin Friel and his son Ryan, because he asked me to do it and he was too late to see it. So I hope he's listening now. Song's about a young man from the town of Athenry in County Galway, and this is during the famine when Sir Charles Trevelyan controlled the corn supply in Ireland, and he didn't give it to the people. He actually he thought the famine was God's wrath on the Irish people, and he wasn't a nice fella. But he sentenced this young man who was caught stealing Trevelyan's corn to feed his wife and child. He was sentenced to be sent off to Australia, penal colony in those days. So, Fields of Athenry. And this was written by a wonderful Irish singer, songwriter, composer, and wonderful fellow altogether, Pete St. John. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they are taking you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, that the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Oh, watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry, by a lonely prison wall. She heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they ran me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Roll lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry, by a lonely harbour wall. She watched the last star falling as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. But she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry. Oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. Now it's lonely round the fields of Athenry, so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Pete St. John's, Fields of Athenry. Thank you so much. Don't know, you probably can't see it from that angle, but there's also water over here. And one of these times I'm going to make a mistake and pick the water up by accident. So if it looks like I'm reaching for the water, just let me know, okay? So I can catch myself in time. Here's a wee song that I wrote a couple of years ago about a momentous occasion in a young fella's life. There are milestones in every lad's growing, like landmarks along life's way. So I took my son out to have his first pint in our local pub 3 blocks away. In our local pub 3 blocks away. Our local pub 3 blocks away. I took my son out to have his first pint in our local pub 3 blocks away. I bought him McGuinness and he took a taste and he spat it right out on the floor. I couldn't just let a good pint go to waste, so I drank it and wanted some more. I drank it and wanted some more. I drank it and wanted some more. I couldn't just let a good pint go to waste, so I drank it and wanted some more. Then he took a drink and spat out that mouthful as well. I couldn't let that one get tossed down the sink, so I drank it, it really was swell. I drank it, it really was swell. I drank it, it really was swell. I couldn't let that one get tossed down the sink, so I drank it, it really was swell. Then I bought him a Smithwick's, he took a sip, and took a sip, and he spat out that mouthful too. I had to drink it. I wrote the song, I should remember the words. I had to drink it so it wouldn't go bad. What else is a father to do? What else is a father to do? What else is a father to do? I had to drink it so it wouldn't go bad. What else is a father to do? I thought he'd like whiskey, so I bought him a Bushmills. He tried a wee drop and he spat. I had to drink it to set an example and see what he thought of that. And see what he thought of that. And see what he thought of that. I had to drink it and set an example and see just what he thought of that. By the time I figured he didn't like whiskey or beer with a nice head of foam, I was so drunk that I was unable to push his stroller back home. To push his stroller back home. To push his stroller back home. I was so drunk that I was unable to push his stroller back home. And folks, this story is true. I know I was that baby. Be that as it may, and I'm not sure there ever was, I think we should do another whiskey song. How about Whiskey in the Jar? So you all got a chance to clap along 4 times, twice, and then once. There's 4 claps, 2 claps, and 1 clap. I'm not going to tell you where it is. I'm going to see if you can figure it out yourselves. You are bright people after all. By the way, when I had my tour group in Ireland last year, we were driving through County Kerry and we saw something amazing. We saw an old barn being torn down and demolished. So we stopped to watch it. And in the wreckage, they found the mummified remains of a man. Just like, you know, the murder mysteries you see on TV, NCIS, you know, they found the murdered remains of some guy. Well, the mummified remains, not necessarily murdered. Well, they had to find out who it was. So they got the DNA experts in and they combed through all the local records. And it turns out it was the 1958 hide and seek champion. Okay, let's go here with Whiskey in the Jar. Black Paul the daddy-o, Black Paul the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Okay, did you get that? Mushering dumadoo rumada, clap, 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 clap. Whack for the daddy-o, clap, clap. Whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. You're on your honor to get it right. Mushering dumadoo rumada. Black Paul the daddy-o, Black Paul the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. As I was going over the far-famed Kerry Mountains, I met Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. First produced my pistol, I then produced the rapier, saying stand and deliver, I am bold to savor, mushering Black Paul the daddy-o, Black Paul the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I pounded out his money and it made a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket, I brought it back to Jenny. She sighed and she swore she never would betray me. But the devil take the women for they never can be easy, mushering Black call the daddy-o, black call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I then went to my chamber for to take a slumber. I dreamt the golden jewels, sure it was no wonder. Jenny drew me charges, filled them up with water, and sent the Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering Black call the daddy-o, black call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, if he'll go with me, we can go roaming in Kilkenny. I'm sure he'll treat me better than the darling sporting Jenny. Mushering Black call the daddy-o, black call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take delight in the hurley and the bowling, others take delight in the carriages are rolling. I take delight in the juice of the barley and courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Mushering black call the daddy-o, black call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mushering black call the daddy-o, black call the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Thank you so much indeed. I've been wondering, because I've been wearing this where it's appropriate to wear it, I was just wondering what this would sound like if you sang with it. You know, these things are really great for preventing germs and also for holding up 7-Elevens. Okay, we'll try. I was born that doesn't work. No, it's worth a shot. Let's try that South Australia sea shanty for you without the mask. Lots of heaving and hauling in this one, if you want to heave and haul. In South Australia I was born, heave away to me, haul away. In South Australia round Cape Horn, we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king, heave away, haul away. So, South Australia round Cape Horn, we're bound for South Australia. I didn't know whether I was heaving or hauling there. Right. As I rode out one morning fair, heave away, haul away. 'Twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down, heave away to me, haul away. I shook her round and round the town. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king, heave away to me, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. There is but one thing grieves my mind, heave away to me, haul away. To leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king, heave away to me, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. In South Australia, Skylab fell, heave away to me, haul away. 15 billion shot to hell. We're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling king, heave away to me, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. Woo! Oh, I love a good sea shanty, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a real good friend of mine from Belfast, currently living in Peru. His name is Tommy Allison. And he is of the firm belief that the next song I'm going to do for you should actually be the national anthem of Ireland. So I'm going to sing it and let you be the judge. It's a great song. It's called The Nation Once Again by Thomas Davis. When boyhood's fire was in my blood, I read of ancient free men, of Greece and Rome who bravely stood 300 might see our feathers rent in twain, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again. Now as I grew from boy to man, I bent me to that bidding, each spirit of each selfish plan and cruel passion ready. For thus I hope someday to see, or shall such hopes be made, when my dear country shall be made a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again. Now from that time through wildest woe, that hope has shone a far light, nor love's brightest summer glow outshine that solemn starlight. It seemed to watch above my head, full of field and fame, its angel voice sang round my head, a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again. So don't forget to let me know on Facebook whether you think that should be the national anthem or not. I do have a Facebook presence, also a website if you'd like to visit it for my recordings. And unfortunately, we have come up to the time for the last song. And I want to thank you all very, very much for tuning in here and listening along. And I'd also like to thank the Avalon crew. We had Scott, Tim, Susie, Nick, and Dina. I'd like to thank them, particularly Scott, for doing the sound and everything for us. It was wonderful here today. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much indeed. I think I could use this thing as a prop for my last song. Of all the money that e'er I spent it in good company. And all the harm that e'er I've done, it was to none, alas, but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me a parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. Oh, if I had money enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town, who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, I own she has my heart in thrall. So I'll fill to her a parting glass, good night and joy be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I had would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I will gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. God bless you all. Look after yourselves and stay safe. Thank you.
Seamus, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's really great to have you. I can't wait for you to be back on the Avalon stage. I'm coming to you live from the Stoltz Listening Room. It won't be long, hopefully, but hang in there. Thanks so much for what you do. We appreciate you having us tonight. Thanks everyone for joining us in tonight, joining in with us tonight. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. I appreciate that. See you in the Avalon.
That's great. Have a good night. Thank you.